science nerds, adrenaline junkies, and dreamers. The ocean is what drives us. It's a part of us, and it's time we protect it. We are on a mission to stop an extinction. One dolphin at a time. One coral reef at a time. We do it because we act and inspire others to act. And we have a whole lot of fun doing it. SeaWorld. See it here. Save it there. From park to planet.
One interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name's Casey, and I'm honored to introduce you to these intriguing and majestic animals. Seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope that this Orca encounter will help you to better understand these incredible creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
And Orca is going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for catching a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. You might think that they're located in this white patch. That's a visual distraction. They're actually located in the black area in front of the white patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on the whale's back is called a dorsal fin. This fin is used for stabilization during swimming. It also helps them regulate their body temperature. The flippers on either side of the whale are called pectoral flippers. These flippers are used for steering and stopping. And they also have 5 bony digits in them, just like your human hand. Now, the lobes on either side of the tail are called the tail flukes. This is the whale's engine. It can propel them up to 30 miles per hour, or as fast as a speedboat. But they use the most power, and they swim the fastest when propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. A pectoral slap is used to show dominance and to get noticed. For example, a mother whale might use a pec slap to get her calf's attention. But if they really want to be heard, they breathe. Spy hopping is how killer whales get a better view of their surroundings and coordinate when hunting. Communication killer whales will use in the wild.
Work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Them right off the beach. Watch as one of our whales shows you a similar behavior and movement right here. Antarctic orcas will create waves that splash up over floating ice, knocking seals right off into the water. Watch as one of our whales shows you a similar wave-making technique right here, demonstrating just one of the many impressive and complex hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. Now, you've just seen these waves crashing in front of you, but you can't truly imagine the amount of water displaced until you feel it firsthand. Luckily, we have a brave volunteer willing to feel the power of the wave created by our whales. Are you ready? Come on down. Okay, and then you're going to sit on this, put your back all the way against that plane, and then go ahead and sit on your bottom. Sit. Yeah. And then feet down here. And then hold on to this handle. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Are you ready? It's gonna be cold. You got it. Alright, that means the whale's on its way. you so much. How was it? Good. Great job. So, since killer whales live in every part of the world's ocean, it's no wonder they eat all sorts of prey, including other whales. The blue whale up on the screen is the largest animal on the planet, coming in at 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So, how does a whale the size of one of ours eat a whale the size on the screen? It's because they're the ultimate team players.
Larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing off their playful side in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when a whale swims quick up the surface of the water, breaking out of it briefly. Catching a ride in the wake of a boat or surfing a wave. Orcas like to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks when they can. Watch as one of our whales shows you a similar movement right here, just like whales in British Columbia would do. You'll also see whales imitate each other. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. Our whales are constantly mimicking and learning from each other. Used to sunfish when they hunt, but today they might just be stunning all of you. Every day to build trusted relationships. This allows us to provide quality health care, research, and quality of life. We encourage our whales to actively participate in their own health care and well-being. They'll provide us their tail flukes so that we can get voluntary blood samples. You can see them doing this right here on the screen. They'll slide up on a scale so that we can monitor their weight. We do this weekly. You can see Orca doing this right here. They'll even let us take breath samples from their blowhole. This is all due to the relationship that we've developed together day after day right here at SeaWorld. Now, it is my honor to introduce you to a very special whale. This is Heat. Well, Heat is going to be 27 years old tomorrow. There he is. He's a little bit over 8,000 pounds. We call him our gentle giant due to his personal altimeter and his massive size. All of his trainers really enjoy working with him. We challenge our whales every day to learn something new, to engage and stimulate their mind. Diet, exercise, and of course play keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states.
Yes, sir. Just go ahead. You can go down here and stay right over.
Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
We hope you gained a great understanding of these incredible creatures. Enjoy the rest of your day right here at SeaWorld.